Hey, how are you? Today I thought I'd show you how to play the C major chord on guitar. So let's have a look. Alright, so to play that C major chord, we're going to start with our first finger. And we're going to put that on what I would call the second from bottom string. That's the second string, the B string, first fret. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our second finger and put it on the fourth string, second fret. Finally, what we do is we take our third finger, we put it on the fifth string, the A string, third fret. Now let's put that all together and see how it's sounding. And there you have it. You kind of make a diagonal line shape with your three fingers. But let's actually get into discussing how to work up to playing this chord, or from another point of view, some adaptations to playing this chord. If you take a look in the top left, I've changed the diagram. Now we're going to play the three-string C chord. You notice three X's. The X's are over the three thicker strings, or the three top strings. But how we go about making it is similar to how it's identical to how we started making our full C chord. So let's take that first finger and put it on the second string, first fret. Now let's only strum the three thinner strings, the first, second, and third string. Beautiful. Well, what if I told you the other half of forming the C chord is a chord in itself? Let's take a look. Here we see the C major 7 chord. Now, whereas the last form of a chord, a C chord I showed you, was the one finger three string C chord, well, the C major 7 chord is comprised of the other two fingers that make up the major C chord. Well, so let's form it with our hands the same way. And in doing so, we're going to be prepping to play that complete C major chord. So we take our second finger and put it once again on the fourth string, second fret. And we take our third finger and we put it on the fifth string, third fret. And when we play that together, here's what it sounds like. Just a beautiful chord. Well, let's discuss just a couple more adaptations and things you might like to know in practicing for and getting experience in playing the C major chord. Up until now, for all the versions of the C chord, you would have noticed an X over the sixth string. But sometimes when you're learning a chord, it's hard to avoid hitting a string. You just want to strum all six strings, right? Well, it's okay to do that while you're practicing the C major chord. Basically, the root of the chord, your C, is usually on the fifth string. So it's good to eventually learn to play the C chord without the sixth string. But the E string is the sixth string, and an E tone is part of the C major triad. If that doesn't make any sense, don't even worry about it. Let's just hear how it sounds strumming all six strings with the C chord shape. There you go. I'd like to tell you that the same applies with the C major 7 chord. If you accidentally hit that sixth string, or if you need to practice hitting all six strings, it's no big thing. Well, I hope showing you some of these formats and adaptations of the C major chord will bring you success in your playing. I'd like to wish you happy playing, and I'd like to close out now by showing you all the chord shapes we talked about in this video. So thank you. Have a good day.